Everything Legit, the Nimmy Mehta podcast, the year 2020, my first family member to come on the podcast, my very own blood sister, I think, Raveena, Raveena Mehta. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Raveena on Instagram. Boys, she's single. Hit her up.
Please don't.
No, don't. Anyway, this episode we wanted to try something different. You know, I didn't want to just sit here and do what I've done with my other guests, which is just talk about a particular subject or about what they do. We wanted to answer some questions. So my mum, my dad, my husband, my cousin put together some questions for us to answer. So we saw them for the first time on the episode. I mean, questions such as, what's the strongest bond you share? We played rock, paper, scissors.
One bad trait you regret your sister taking from you.
What qualities do you like about one another and what do you dislike about each other? And we got real and raw and honest and we had a lot of fun with it. So thank you so much for coming on the show. Appreciate you and your time, and I really hope you enjoy this episode.
It's everything legit. The Nimmy Mehta podcast.
Shall we just go straight into these questions? We are totally unaware of what are in each of these. All I know is each bowl is tagged. One says miscellaneous. One says we need to talk. And one says, you know the baby can't read Mike.
That was proud.
My husband has clearly labelled all of these. So I guess we just start picking and we answer the questions and see how this goes.
Wait, so I'm asking you the question?
Yeah, just pick and let's just see what the question is. I think we both answer.
That's a no.
I'm excited.
Who does Milo love the most?
Oh, okay.
I think it depends.
It depends what mood Milo's in. Milo is our 4-year-old dog.
Our little brother.
He's a Shih Tzu. He's absolutely adorable. I'm the one who made the decision to get him.
To adopt
I
him.
forced mum and dad to make sure we get Milo. And actually, I think the money even came out of our account. I don't know who we thought we were. He was expensive.
He was so expensive.
He was so expensive. But I think when I come home, he feels like, Mama.
He does not think that you're Mama.
No, I don't know. I can't tell.
I think before a year ago, I was actually his favourite.
Yeah.
And then I was just never at home. And then so literally when I walk through the door, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't even look at me.
Yeah, because you've upset him.
Because I'm never there.
You've upset
But when
him.
you come home, you are definitely his favourite. He loves you so much.
Yeah.
But then your competition is dad.
Yeah, but
Milo loves
dad uses bribery.
Yeah, but that's what works with Milo.
Yeah, that's true. He's a dog.
He's high maintenance, man.
Okay, I'll go for the next one.
Why did you go for
I don't know what pile I went for.
Yeah, you do.
What's the strongest bond you share?
We're sisters.
What is the strongest bond you share?
Apart from, as in within sisterhood.
I don't know, I guess so. Well, you can interpret it however you like.
I think the way we've always said it is that we know that there is no one else in this world that has our back other than the other one. Like no one, we have parents, but they're in their own world. There's no one who, we used to always say it, that there's no one who has the closest, that we have the most
closest DNA. Yeah.
So we think the same, our mannerisms, everything that we do is the same.
One thing I always say as well is that we're the only two people in this whole world who've heard mum's heartbeat from the inside. And it's so silly because you think about it and, you know, you put yourself in that situation, everyone has that. But for us, like, we share that and...
It's our life's rhythm.
It is. Oh.
I just thought of that.
Put that on a t-shirt. Okay, go. Next question.
Paper, scissors, stone. Best of 3. Isn't it paper, scissors, rock? Rock, paper, scissors. Who did this? It's rock, paper, scissors.
An Indian did this. Paper, scissors, stone. Best of 3. What does that mean?
As in, like...
Oh, okay, we're playing.
That was mum.
Okay.
No, that was dad.
Ready?
Rock,
Paper, scissors.
You just thought I did that.
Oh, it's rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors. Oh,
Wait, so what happens now?
It's the ultimate, isn't it? Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, I stuck to my guns. I
Damn it.
stuck.
I actually
Okay.
knew what was coming out until it happened.
Next one. One bad trait you regret your sister taking from you. So like.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you were quick. Okay,
I got one. And I think it's because you never used to be like this. And I'm not saying you got it from me, but you've got it now. Your ability to not care what anyone else says or thinks.
Wait.
I think you've now got that.
Oh, I've got that from you.
Or you've got, I don't know if it's from me, but you've definitely got it.
Yeah, one thing about you, which I always admired from a very young age, I'm so sensitive. Well, I used to be so sensitive and so emotional. Anything anyone would say or do, I'd be so upset.
So upset.
I'd take to heart, like, it would affect my life.
It would take therapy. Like nights of her crying over the stupidest thing.
It would be like, say, one of our cousins would say something and it wasn't even directed to me. It was just something so broad. And even like 24 hours later, Raveena would be sleeping at like 3 a.m. I'd walk in, I'd be like, so... I thought about this, and the way she said "her" was just so sharp. Like, I would really analyze everything, and Raveena would sit there and be like, why do you care? It doesn't affect your life in any way.
Who cares what that person thinks? You're still you. You're still going to do you.
Yeah, and it's crazy that also being the older sister, you would have think that I would have learnt that and figured that out before you, but yeah.
I was born like that.
Why is that a bad thing? That's not a bad thing,
Wait,
though.
did it say bad thing?
One bad trait you regret your sister taking
I think
from you.
because there's an extreme version that you get to sometimes where it's all good. It's all in moderation. There's a level though that when, say, mum's only example would be mum, dad's, whatever. But when mum says something to you, that probably is something that you should listen to because you've developed this whole mentality. You don't listen because you think that you know.
Because I'm one extreme or the other. I can't do
Yeah, you're not in the middle. Sometimes you're in the middle, but not really.
Yeah.
It's either like, even though what mum's saying is actually a fair point, you don't listen.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good example. I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah, well, mum's in the room, so thanks for that. One bad trait you regret your sister taking from you. What have you taken from me?
You answer it.
One bad trait that you've taken from me.
I don't think I have any bad traits.
Oh, well, of course you say that. I would say when I was growing up as a teenager, I was really abrupt and rude. And I have moments where I snap back to it, but like as in to mum and dad or to all of us to each other. But you now are another level.
I don't think so.
You are. You're so rude. And I have to stop you when you speak to mum and dad badly. So I'm the bad guy. And then when I'm protecting mum turns around to me and says, don't talk to her like that. So I'm like, I think
but I think the defense of that, not the defense, the counterpoint of that is that you don't live with us anymore. Yeah. So things that you aren't used to anymore, like mum and dad just being weird, it's my everyday. So me snapping is because I get it every single second of the day, whereas you don't anymore. So you're more like, oh, bitch out of mum and dad. Like, no.
Yeah. I feel more for them that they have to live with you than you have to live with them. Okay, next.
If you could turn yourself and your sister into animals, what would she be and what would you be?
Great questions, guys. Strong questions. I would, if I could turn her into an animal.
Wait, are we the same animal?
Oh. Okay. If I could turn you into an animal, what would you be?
Are you asking me or telling me?
A gorilla.
Wait, is that a hairy joke?
No. Oh my god.
I'm taking it way too far.
You got some issues, girl. No, a gorilla, but like a female gorilla. Not that you could ever tell the difference when you see one, but like you're coming into your own and you demand presence. So when you were younger, so you're a little baby monkey, like a little Abu, and now you're like King Kong.
Damn. Yeah, I am. I would turn you. I wouldn't turn you. I think you would naturally gravitate to being a lioness. But actually, not a lioness, just a lion. Like the male version. You'd be a lion, straight up be a lion. You are a... You're a bulldozer.
So basically, you turn me into a bull. Wow, thanks,
No, but a lion, because they're more majestic. majestic.
Yeah, true.
More majestic.
Thank you. I'll take that.
You're so welcome.
Okay, there's more in here. How do you feel your relationship has been affected by the long distance?
Oh my God, so many things.
Where do I start? I'm going to write a book on it one day.
I think it's twofold, in the sense that I think when you moved 3 years ago now, right? 3 years ago, I think I wasn't who I am now, in the sense of I was pretty sheltered because I didn't have to do much because you were there, because you did everything. Whether it's for the family or just you just answer all the questions to do with life. So I never had to do any of that. I never had to dig deep in myself to deal with any of that serious stuff of life. But I think the second you left, mum and dad would definitely agree that I had to be the one to actually just grow up all of a sudden and not lead the family, because we have our parents, but in the sense that I had to keep it together.
Together, yeah.
I had to like make sure that I was mentally stable, so that we all are stable. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that was, but I think that was such a benefit, because I think I wouldn't be able to be like as strong-minded as I am if it wasn't for that, for you.
For me leaving. Yeah. No, we talk about this quite a bit, actually, how me moving away has actually helped you blossom.
Yeah.
In not a bad way whatsoever, in a beautiful way, that, you know, I was there to always protect you, or I was there to speak for you, I was there to order your food for you, I was there to call the waiter over if you wanted anything, you know, like little things like that. You forget how much you rely on someone, and then you finally had to come into your own. But I think like it's been really interesting, actually. I think our relationship has matured. I think we've gone from two people who didn't really understand each other. I feel like when we were in the UK, as close as we were, oh my God, we'd do anything for each other, but there was a disconnect of, oh, you don't understand me, oh, you don't get me. You know, you would think that I was like a mother figure.
I didn't think you were a mother figure. You tried to be my mother figure.
Oh yeah, because someone had to.
You did that cost.
Mum was too easy on you.
Yeah, because Mum loves me so much.
Yeah, well, because you're the youngest and you got away with everything, and I had a lot tougher upbringing.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, I wasn't allowed to get on the train till I was 21 years old. I wasn't allowed to go to Harrow on my own. Like, it's the tiny things. But then at the same time, you know, that changed and evolved. And so I tried to be that mother figure, like, come on, no, we need to keep her on the straight and narrow to make sure. And mum and dad would be like, no, let her be. And I would get frustrated because I'm like, I'm trying to help you, parent. And but now it's turned into a relationship which is, I think we're understanding each other more as adults.
Yeah.
I
think that level of respect for each other as individuals has developed immensely, and I think that's what we needed to happen in messed up way. Even though I hate the fact that you don't live with us anymore, I think it's what needed to happen for us to be closer and to grow together. Yeah, because even like, I mean, the 3 years that I've been away is when you've really become a working woman. Yeah.
You know, so I've never been at home and
true.
seen you grind and hustle and come home late and, you know, so I've never seen that side to the closest person in the world to me. All I remember being at home is you being at university, and then that was it, and then I was unemployed, and then, you know, and it was literally when I moved, you got a job.
It was literally that. It was a month before that.
So I don't think we've really, either of us have seen each other in our elements.
No. And it sucks, because I wish I could be here to see when you like host stage in front of like thousands of people. Like, that's all I want to see.
Yeah.
Mum keeps trying to convince me to like let go of my job and come be part of your entourage.
Entourage of one.
Entourage of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell no. But yeah, no, I think we're very blessed in that sense, because I think it's easy. I think initially there are sometimes days where we don't even speak.
Oh yeah, weeks.
Okay,
weeks.
a bit dramatic.
We do go weeks. Like we'll drop in, we'll send each other memes, we'll send each other Beyonce stuff all the time.
Or like motivational, like.
Yeah, this is you, or like just to keep each other fired up, or when we're at our lowest.
That's actually when we contact each other.
Yeah, like I get like messages just like I feel
anymore.
horrible. I don't know who I am. I have a hole in my heart. I don't know, you know. And that's when we're like, okay, no, we got it. Like this is what we're made for. We give each other that pep talk, like, you know, we know why we're here and trying to just...
Yeah, I think that's one thing that we've always... I don't think we've actually ever even spoken about it because it's just an unspoken thing that we know, like you just said, we know our purpose in this world. We know that we have to, like you said, hustle. Like, I don't think anyone else understands what we know our purpose to be in this world.
Yeah.
And I think that's such a special thing because I don't think a lot of people have that. Well, I know a lot of people don't have that. People like my friends and everything, like...
Yeah, I mean, the downside to long distance is like we miss so much though, because you know when it comes to the end of the week, then it's like I can't remember what to fill you in on. So you've missed so much. So then when I do catch up with you, or when you do come here, or when I do come to London, I'm like, oh yeah, and then this happened. You're like, what? Who? Or when? And so it's that recap, and you wish that person was in that moment to see it and be there. But I think it's an energy thing. We get it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of sisters, right? You don't have to say it.
Yeah.
Pause 1 sec. Nimmy's voice is super duper clear. Yours, maybe just the shape of your voice is smaller.
Where's Dad?
In his room.
Oh, Daddy.
Oh,
Daddy.
Facing that way, I'm hoping it captures you better that way.
Yeah?
Alright. Keep the same session running. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so you're about to pick another question. Nimmy, you're about to pick another question.
Was it me?
Yeah, your hand was about to go. And then
Oh, okay. Let's go again then. I know whose handwriting this is.
Mum's.
Mama Bear. What would you like your sister to change in 2020? What would you like your sister to change in 2020?
Oh, I think for your own emotional and physical well-being to be more of a priority. I think towards the end of the year, your mental, you've been working on that, on your self-love and all that, but I think it needs to go to another level. I think you need to understand that your health is everything. You don't sleep, you don't eat. Like, that's so stupid. You can't achieve what you're gonna achieve if you don't sleep and eat. I think that's actually the number one. And I know there's no time, but you gotta make time.
Gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
What do I want you to change in 2020? I've always hoped for this, actually. One thing that I've always said to you is I wish that you begin to see yourself through my eyes. I've always wanted that, and I think that we're getting there. Like this year, you've really found your feet. You've really, started to recognize your value in this world, and you haven't yet recognized your full potential. But I wish in 2020 you get to really see how I see you, and then once you do, you'll be able to do whatever you want.
Yeah, man, I want to see that.
You will.
Yeah, I'll get there.
You will get
Eventually.
there. Go, you.
Why is he like this? Arm wrestle for family dominance in 2020.
Oh my goodness.
No, because she's stronger.
I am stronger, but I'm also weaker when you
but
make me laugh.
also because I make you tickle.
No, I don't like that one.
I don't want to do that.
My husband definitely wrote that one.
He thought he was being funny.
I know.
Bless him. Oh. What qualities do you like about one another, and what do you dislike?
Oh God. Okay. What do I like about Raveena? Actually, I said this in your the speech I gave on your 21st birthday. The thing about Raveena is she is one person, I admire this so much. Raveena truly dances to the beat of her own drum. She doesn't allow whispers of society or whispers of, you know, tradition or whispers of just conventional things to get in her ear and make her life decisions on that. She will base every decision she makes on truly what she wants to do in that moment. And that's what I love.
What I like about you, I think number one, it's your vision, it's your drive, your ambition. And again, I said this in your wedding speech, in our wedding. It's your ability to get stuff done. To, if you see something, you make it happen. There's no one else sees the vision that you have, and I think your creativity plays such a part in that. I think it's such a special thing that not many people have it, and the ones that do have it make it. I'm not going to say you're like Beyonce, but like
I feel like we've got this Beyonce Solange thing going on.
Okay, Solange.
Yeah,
no, I'll
cool.
say that. No,
What are you
she's
kidding me?
she's huge.
So what was it? What I don't like about you?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What don't I like about you? Oh, since you moved to let me go quickly before I forget it.
Okay.
When you moved to the UAE, you started chewing with your mouth open in the car.
That's got nothing to do with the UAE. Yeah, but that's because I travel in the UAE like on my own most of the time.
I don't care. It's so annoying.
Chewing gum.
I've noticed that.
Not food.
Whatever it is, you just make noise when you eat now.
Okay, I think you're really complacent a lot of the time.
I agree.
I'm like, and you're so slow. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, hey, Rav, can you help me with this?
That happened one time.
You're like, like sloth style. And I'm like, girl, move, no time. But I don't know if that will come with age.
In my defense, I have insomnia, but whatever.
Yeah, your sleep's an issue. Okay.
Well, I haven't done what I dislike. Oh
yeah.
The chewing's not really, that's still annoying. What I dislike about you, I think it's the thing that I said earlier about when someone tells you something that you should actually listen to now, your mind is like a block and you don't sponge it in.
Yeah, but I can't sponge it in because if I sponge it in, then I become really emotional and sensitive.
There's a moderation that we need to figure out. There's a balance. Because you can't just be like, everything that you think and do is right.
Oh, I know, but the thing is, I know it isn't, but I can't afford to second guess myself once I
But you got to pick and
decide to do
choose
it.
what to second guess.
Yeah.
When it comes to like relationships, yeah, you got to second guess that. Just about it. I love everything else.
I can see my mum nodding in the corner. So.
Mum!
Let's go. Next question. What does Nimmy have that Ravi doesn't, and what does Ravi have that Nimmy doesn't?
What do I have? What do you have that I don't have? Oh wait, what do you? Oh, you've got a good voice.
Singing voice.
You've got a real good singing voice.
Which I haven't unleashed yet.
Oh, sorry, no, like scrap that. Also that, but your creativity. I don't have any of that. There's like something as simple as like an Instagram caption, but then something as big as like everything you're doing.
Yeah.
That creativity I don't have yet, which I will have. But then I'm lucky because I got you on my team. So I don't need it because I got you.
Okay, got it. Okay, what does Ravi have that Nimmy doesn't? I think that you got really strong hair growth. I'm joking. But laser is a treat. No, I'm joking.
It's a lifesaver, yeah.
So what do you have that I don't?
You tell me, boo. You tell me.
Well, I think you have Dad. Dad loves you more than he loves me.
Nah, mate, you can have it.
But I've got Mum, so...
No, you don't have Mum.
I fully have Mum.
Mum?
Don't
No,
even.
No, it's actually changed, man.
No,
it's
don't.
Changed. She 100% loves me more than she loves... I've got both of them.
No, you don't know the messages
You got
she sends
Pabs.
me when you're sleeping. No, I'm joking. What do you have? What do you have that I don't? Like you're very zen calm. Like I'm calm. I've really become calm. I used to be really fretty and but
Anxious.
you have like stealth like ninja poise
That's
think.
true. I do. That's a good one.
Mm.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Is it my turn or your
Yeah,
turn?
go on.
Oh, mummy. Has your family dynamics changed since the move? I already kind of answered that.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of already answered that.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
No,
Chip
I don't
in.
know if it's changed. Family dynamics.
I think I'm more important in the family now than you. That's fine. Actually, no. I guess Prabs is more involved now, but even then.
Well, oh yeah, oh my God, I forgot. I've got a husband. Yeah, well, the dynamics changed since I got married.
Have they?
Well, he's more involved. There's a fifth individual.
So we have to actually get involved in everything.
Yeah.
He gets so gassed though.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it.
He does.
But no, in terms of us four, I don't know if dynamics dramatically changed.
No, I think actually, one thing, I think mum and dad have grown a lot as
They have. Every time I see them. Oh my God.
as parents. I think especially this year, they've started to give us both. Not started. They have completely given us both the reins.
More space.
Yeah. So they completely trust us to make the right decisions with, well, hopefully they trust us, the right decisions for ourselves. And they're so supportive. Like, they actually don't, obviously when I was younger, it was a question of like, yeah, but is that the right thing? But now it's just like, you're a grown woman. Like, you've got this, figure it out.
Yeah.
I think
there's a switch that happens. There's like a flip where they, I don't know when it happened. I think for me it was as soon as I got married, or maybe when I moved. But it was, okay, well, we're here to support you, but we're not here to like force you to make any decisions.
Yeah.
And, you know, at the end of the day, it's your call. So that's nice. It's like a growth of our family. And
we're getting old.
we are getting old.
Mum and dad are getting old.
Well, actually, they're not old though.
They're not old, they're getting older.
Yeah. Okay.
Cuties.
Wow, very neat. What boundary would you cross for each other? I.e. the worst thing you could think of. Funny things, please. Not murder. Who wrote this?
Was that Shalini? It's nice writing.
Very good writing.
What boundary would I
Cross for each other, i.e. the worst thing you could think of.
Okay. I mean, anything. Obviously, I'll do anything. But I think the thing that I hate most in the world is feet. I hate
What
feet.
would you do?
What I gotta do. I would do what I gotta do to feet.
Oh my God, you love me that much?
I wouldn't do that for anyone else. I'm not gonna lie.
What boundary would I cross for you? There's nothing that I really dislike in this world.
Oh, actually, another thing that I'd also do, I would speak to people. I would speak to people more for you.
Thank you. That means so much.
That's actually a lot. That's a big one.
What boundary would I cross? I don't know about what I would cross, but like I would give up a meet and greet with Beyonce for you.
That's stupid.
Why?
Well, if I can't do the meet and greet, then one of us have to. If I don't get to meet her, then you have to.
Yeah, but I have to give it up for you.
Don't give it up. I'm telling you not to.
Okay, done. That didn't take long. Okay. The one award your sister deserves the most.
Aww.
That's really nice.
One award.
The one award your sister deserves the most.
Something around self-development. Your self-development within yourself. Scratch that. Self-development. That's an award.
Self-development, yeah.
The most... How do I word it?
Growth? Self-development growth award 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'd give you.
I would give you...
I don't deserve one yet. I haven't really done much.
Yes, you have.
I'll
You've
get
done
there.
so much the last 2 years. You have.
Shout out, conduit.
Yeah. The award for...
Think of something.
The award
Don't. You're going to say something stupid. You're going to say something stupid.
the most annoying sneeze ever. Your sneeze is another
you take
level.
it to no, you take it to another level. My sneeze sounds like your sneeze.
Okay, your sneeze
Sounds like a cough. I know, you told me.
An old man coughing. It's not okay. It needs to be changed.
That's not a good award. I don't want
You didn't say a good award. The one award your sister deserves the most.
No,
and
mine
you
was
really
a
worked hard
really
at
nice
that.
one, and you just really,
The one
that was a
award
low
your
blow.
sister deserves the most. Okay, since I've been away, the award for holding down the fort.
Yes,
That's nice. You've held
Yeah,
it.
I've
You've
held
held it
it.
together.
I held it down.
Yeah. Well done.
Team.
Thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
No, thank you so much for starting this podcast.
No, thank you
No,
for giving me
honestly.
the inspiration to start this podcast.
Yeah, I'll take that credit.
Yeah,
I'll take that
okay.
credit.
My first guest of 2020, by the way. I know.
No one better.
I know. And my first family member on my podcast. So that's really nice and wanted to try something different. So thank you all so much for listening. If you enjoyed that, please do subscribe, like, and I'd really love to hear your comments. It's all about that sister love.
Yeah, yo.